What's up, everybody, and welcome to my Monday Night Raw review. Big things happened on the show tonight. Kicking it off with Hulk Hogan, as Hogan came out talking about the announcement, his big announcement for WrestleMania 30. He pretty much was just hyping up the WWE Network, talking about his greatest matches of the people he's faced, and he talked about this idea he had. And he said his idea is very historic. It's going to be a 30-man Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royale. Pretty much said 3 people will start in the ring, and whoever wins the entire Battle Royale will get an Andre the Giant trophy that was pretty much being shown. Before I give my opinion in on that, pretty much Hogan talked about that. As Cena came out, then they pretty much booed Cena a lot and some cheers. And pretty much he said he was happy to see Hulk Hogan back home in the WWE, and talked about the Hogan Still Rules sign. And he talked about he was going to put himself in that Battle Royale, the Andre the Giant Battle Royale. So the Wyatts came out then. As the Wyatts came out, for the Wyatts, I guess Cena talked about somebody used to impersonate Hulk Hogan, but the Wyatts pretty much came out, and they talked about both Cena and Hogan, talking about trying to be immortal and all this, eat your vitamins and say your prayers with hustle, loyalty, respect, that they are all lies, that they are the reapers to stop these lies that they're showing, liars they are. And pretty much Bray Wyatt talked about, because Hope is dead. He's going to kill John Cena's legacy, as Bray Wyatt said. And pretty much Cena talked about saying that you talk about all this weird crap, even listen to what you're saying. Pretty much say you're a figure or something like or something. And pretty much called himself a god, Bray Wyatt said, but pretty much Cena called them some homeless bums that look like from Jimmy Buffett that worked like at a Cracker Barrel. Pretty much kind of started joking on the Wyatt family then. And if the Wyatts said they were getting ready to hit the ring, pretty much Cena and Hogan just stood right there, ready for them to do anything. And pretty much Wyatt said, and Cena challenged Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania, and pretty much Wyatt said all these empty promises you're just pretty much trying to make. The fun and games are about to end, and he says. And pretty much coming with the first match, Cena going against Eric Rowan. Pretty much a real good match, I'll say that. Cena got a roll up on Eric Rowan, picking up the win. So it was pretty much a good match. It wasn't really even that. It was really kind of quick if you ask me. So Cena beat him real quick, and pretty much the Wyatts just kept looking at him and everything, and well, they were getting ready to do something, but Cena and Hogan stood their ground, and the Wyatts held, and pretty much Bray Wyatt held his boys back, and pretty much Cena and Hogan did. Pretty much Hogan had Cena do impersonation stuff. They were just hyping up the crowd doing Hogan impersonate. Just Cena doing the Hogan poses. That's Hulk Hogan did his own thing. So they pretty much did that. Triple H and Stephanie came out, talk about the best for business, and how they wanted to apologize for what last week with Daniel Bryan and everything. And it's not A+ material like Batista or Orton or even Triple H, as Stephanie said. So they want to apologize to the fans to what happened. Pretty much the New Age Outlaws came out then to commentate on the next match. The Usos going against Ryback. So pretty much the Usos picking up the win. Pretty much Road Dogg pretty much talked about the Usos, how they don't lose and they're going to get their rematch. Kane was talking to the Shield, telling us that we invested a lot of money into you, and right now you guys have lost to the Wyatts a second time, and you guys are impossible. So in order to prove yourselves, pretty much going to have Rollins and Reigns going against the Rhodes brothers, because this downfall of the Shield has happened ever since they lost the tag team championships. And pretty much Seth Rollins says, well, how come you can't defeat Daniel Bryan and everything? So that was none of his business. And pretty much the Shield said they were going to take care of business tonight. So, yeah. Big E winning against Jack Swagger. Pretty much the match going on. Coulter tried to tell Cesaro to interfere, but he wouldn't, and pretty much Swagger wondering why Cesaro didn't help him. Pretty much Big E got the roll up, and then pretty much Swagger came in and got Cesaro's face. Sorry. He pretty much got in Cesaro's face then, talking about him, and Coulter was pissed and told him to shake hands, and pretty much Cesaro shook his hand but kept squishing his hand in, almost just pretty much squeezing the life out of it, and pretty much left him there then. So, I guess it's going to go somewhere with Swagger versus Cesaro, whenever they break up the team. Undertaker came out. He was getting ready to say something until Paul Heyman came out, and he talked about the streak. And he talked about multiple WrestleMania streaks. From Shawn Michaels to Triple H to Stone Cold Steve Austin to John Cena, who have had very competitive streaks at WrestleMania, but they were broken. And he talked about how Undertaker's streak was 21-0 and how it can make it to 22-0, but he said you don't want to face Brock Lesnar, because if you face Brock Lesnar, you won't make it. You won't survive against Brock Lesnar, because pretty much the streak is probably one of the greatest in professional wrestling history. So he warned The Undertaker about losing the streak, and pretty much Dead Man pretty much said, since you're going to be his messenger boy, you tell Brock that pretty much the fear of death is pretty much unknown. Well, the fear of death is greater than death itself, and pretty much the fear of the unknown is greater, or pretty much is the greatest of all, the greatest fear of all. And pretty much Undertaker just said, if Brock Lesnar shows up at WrestleMania, pretty much Dead Man says he will rest in peace. And wasn't much to say a lot. Paul Heyman pretty much came out and talked about the streak, so that was good. Even though Undertaker didn't barely even say a lot, but they have 4 weeks to recover from this, I guess. So we'll see what happens there. The Shield, Rollins and Reigns went against the Rhodes Boys. Pretty much a hell of a match, I'll say that. Roman Reigns turned the spear on Gold. That's a Gold. It's like he took a bullet for Cody Rhodes right there, and pretty much he tried to hit the crossroads on Rollins, but Rollins dodged it. Pretty much powerbombed him to the turnbuckle, kicked him, hit that knee, that pretty much kicking him in the head right there, that giant jump like kick knee or whatever it was, and won the match and beat the Rhodes brothers. Pretty much a very awesome match right there with the Shield, Rollins and Reigns. And tomorrow night on main event, it will be Dean Ambrose putting his United States Championship on. How are you? WQ? Yeah.
I'm here all the time now.
Oh.
Yeah. Why do you think I've been catching you so often?
Lucky.
No, I'm always here.
You only caught me one time.
Right, but I catch you in the hallway talking loud on the phone.
Okay, and now that was something different.
Okay, but I hear you talking loudly all the time. Calm down, man.
You must can hear me from anywhere, can't you?
Pretty much.
Sorry, you haven't been seen all day.
Do you watch for me, Ray?
No.
Obviously.
I don't watch, but it's got to be something. You got a tracker on me. Alright, yeah, low. Yes. Yeah, pretty much. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry for the interruption right there. We better keep this review going since there's not a lot of battery in my computer left. So, we're just gonna roll it down right here. As I said, Undertaker pretty much talked about his streak and everything, so that was gonna go, and sorry, the Shield beating the Rhodes brothers. That was pretty much a big match right there. So the Shield pretty much dominated. Bella Twins winning against AJ and Tamina. Since tomorrow night Natalya will face AJ for the title. Natalya is very horrible on commentary, might I ask also. So we're just gonna keep it there like that. And pretty much the Bellas won a match. Nikki Bella picked up the win and held the title, looking at Natalya then. So I guess it's going to go somewhere. I don't know why I have Natalya on commentary trying to say she's the best diva and someone promoting the Total Divas show, which I don't think anybody will be watching, because I must say, let me say, announcement right now, CM Punk will make his first TV appearance, but not on WWE Network. It will, not in the WWE. He will be here this Sunday. If you watch Walking Dead, check it out. Check out The Talking Dead. I'm a big fan of the show, so CM Punk will be on The Talking Dead this Sunday. I didn't watch the Total Divas match, or whatever Total Divas thing, so I guess that comes back also. Bryan came out, he talked about the Authority, how, what's going to happen with the Authority? What are they going to do? Who's going to make a challenge and everything? Who's going to do something? And Bryan won his match against Triple H. He's tired of Triple H being a coward. Hold on a second, people. Sorry, people. Since we don't want my computer going out, but I might as well get my charger while I'm here. And pretty much Daniel Bryan says he wants to challenge Triple H. He wants that match at WrestleMania. But what's going to happen? How's he going to get that match? He said he's going to occupy Monday Night Raw. So pretty much a whole bunch of fans came out. He said it's not going to be 2 words for it. It's going to be 1 word. And that's going to be, I guess, yes. And pretty much he brought all these fans out that were wearing Daniel Bryan t-shirts, including the sign guy, which pretty much they paid off these fans so that people jumping out of the crowd. To come in the ring, said we're going to take over the show right now. So pretty much all these people in Daniel Bryan shirts were in and out of the ring chanting yes, 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 as Triple H and Stephanie came out saying that get the hell out of the ring right now, you're not getting your match. And pretty much they wouldn't leave, and they wanted that match, and the crowd, I'll say they were more louder than the actual live crowd in Memphis tonight, even though there was a lot of Jerry Lawler chants. Pretty much they dominated the entire, they pretty much kept saying yes, 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 and no, and pretty much Triple H said, the hell with this, just continue the show. There's only 2 security guards, they couldn't do nothing, so Damian Sandow came out, he couldn't get inside the ring, so Triple H says, you know what, he tried to protect Daniel Bryan since SummerSlam, so now he's going to take out Daniel Bryan. And you know, you got your match, Triple H versus Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania. But he said, now get the hell out of his ring, he said, but Daniel Bryan says, I want one more thing. So he says, if I beat you, he wants to be in the main event for the title. So then if he wins, it will be Batista versus Randy Orton versus Daniel Bryan in a triple threat match for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Triple H tried to charge the ring. The 2 fat security guard guys pretty much held him back, and Triple H said, you got it all, you got it all. So I guess to all the Daniel Bryan fans, and mostly a lot of people were pissed ever since Batista won the Royal Rumble, I guess everybody has their wish now that Daniel Bryan will, if he can beat Triple H, be in the main event of WrestleMania and fight for the title in a triple threat match. So they found a way to do it, and I guess the fans spoke out, the internet spoke out, so I guess the people have their wish now of him being in the main event if he can beat Triple H, though, depending if he doesn't bury him in WrestleMania. So that was a cool segment, that was crazy right there, so that was insane. Sheamus going against Christian in a Memphis street fight. Well, I gotta say, this was one hell of a match. This was a good ass match, especially even though instruments were involved, from guitars to steel chairs and candlesticks. It was a great ass match. Pretty much, even the frog splash off the turnbuckle right there of Christian laying on 2 steel chairs off of Sheamus. But pretty much Christian picked up a giant drum and Sheamus hit the bro kick and won the match. So it was one hell of a match. Better what they did before with Ziggler versus Sandow, because they just popped that match out of nowhere. At least there was build to this, I'll say that, with Christian and Sheamus. Brad Max talking to Batista, talking about they don't know what's going on here, and Orton pretty much says, what the hell is happening, where's Triple H and Stephanie? Max said they already left, but you guys need to take care of business tonight in this tag team match, so they need to do that. Bray Wyatt came out and cut a promo, well, he cut a promo on screen talking about, you just lied, standing next to Mortal Hulk Hogan. And Cena said he's going to kill his legacy. There won't be nothing left of Cena. He won't survive. And he accepted his challenge at WrestleMania 30, so that was going to happen. And he can go through it. You want him to be a monster, he'll be a monster. He'll smile, but he will take out and kill John Cena. He says, your time is up. and his time is forever. And pretty much Bray Wyatt was saying, time is on my side, he says. Pretty much singing then. And coming to the main event, Daniel Bryan and the Big Show going against Batista and Randy Orton. Pretty much an awesome match right there, which went crazy, I'll say that. And pretty much Daniel Bryan hitting the knee on Randy Orton, picking up the win, since I guess it was Daniel Bryan's night right there to do everything he could, getting his match at WrestleMania, and now probably will be in the main event, probably 2 matches at WrestleMania if it looks like that. So this was Daniel Bryan's night right here in Memphis, so it was really big, I'll say that, even with the people in the shirts, Planet fans, or pretty much not, well, I thought it was going to be fans jumping from the crowd, but I guess they just paid a whole bunch of fans, gave them Daniel Bryan t-shirts and go in and chant yes. So yeah, for the yes movement. So I gotta say, this was a good episode of Monday Night Raw. I'd say that it was really big tonight, especially with the whole Daniel Bryan thing, Undertaker's promo with Paul Heyman. So I gotta say, that's to be great. And make sure you check out this Sunday, Talking Dead. CM Punk will be on the Talking Dead. I don't know if he's gonna address anything WWE related, and depending on what's been happening ever since CM Punk left the WWE, but we'll see what happens this Sunday on there. So check it out. Make sure you comment, subscribe. You know it's me. It's that HOOD coming here with the news and the reviews. You know I am. You know what I do. You know what I am here to do today. Today, here you saw, we're done with this review of Monday Night Raw, so make sure you check out live reactions, and make sure you check out my live reactions of Lockdown last night, and my review of TNA Lockdown 2014. Check that out, and make sure you watch any video from the past, everything from past related history to now. So, hey, we're 4 weeks away from WrestleMania, people. Watch out, it's gonna go down. Really big night tonight on Raw. We'll see what happens next week in San Antonio, Texas. So I'm out of here. See you guys later. Peace.